Welcome back, everybody. Seattle designer Gustavo Apiti is a rising star on the fashion front, bringing bold colors to Northwest style. Gustavo is here to give us a look at his latest collection. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited you're here. We were looking at the pictures as a staff yesterday of the things you put together. How would you describe what you're doing?
So what I'm doing is I'm trying to bring, the heritage from my background, because in Africa we use more bright colors.
Yes.
And when I came in Seattle, I saw like people use more like dark colors.
Shades of gray.
Yeah. I was like, oh, let me just use my background colors.
Right.
And bring it to Seattle in my line.
And people love it.
Thank you.
And I noticed that pink, just like the bright pink you have today, features prominently. Does pink in particular have a significance?
Yes, it does. Pink actually, it's one of my mom's favorite color.
Great.
Because she's the one to teach me how to do all the sewing.
Oh, so that's kind of a little homage to her, to Mom.
Yeah. So every single time I put pink on me, I always remember my mom.
I love that. Now, you were born and raised in Congo.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about the journey both to the U.S. and to the fashion world.
Well, I will start with fashion first. Fashion, it's a gift. I started to learn about, sewing ever since I was like 6 years old. And I was doing, I was making small garments for my sister's doll. And they were calling me like a tailor. So my mom, could have read, the passion in me. And she started teaching me how to do the sewing. And one of my eldest sisters as well, she went to fashion school, but she was not ready to teach me how to sew. She was chasing me away. But my mom was calling me, close by and show me how to do.
Here's how you do it.
So yeah.
Were you inspired by the landscape, the colors, the clothing, the fabrics that are used in your country?
Yes.
I always find it amazing when I travel to Africa that there is such a feast for the eyes and the ears, because there's so much music, there's so much color, all these things that are very inspiring. So let's see how they play out in terms of the clothing.
All right.
You have 5 models here today, and we're so excited. So let's have our first model come out. And Gustavo, feel free to tell us what we're seeing.
Okay.
So beautiful. That's just so slick.
This is Raleigh. So he's wearing a Gustavo tuxedo.
And I just want to tell everybody, your name is Gustavo, but Gustavo Apiti Couture is the name of your line.
Yes, correct.
Okay, very good.
So he's wearing like a navy tuxedo suit. As you can see, it's a wool. It's 150 wool, and he can open the button, so you can see it's well lined. It's inside, beautiful, and you can see my pink color.
Yes.
And it's it has like a belt on the side. It has like a tape, like satin tape to the side. So this is and he has like a feather bow tie.
I love that so much. And the color difference, it not being just the typical black and white, it just pops and it looks so nice on his skin as well. The lines of the tuxedo are fantastic. I sort of see maybe Timothée Chalamet in that tuxedo. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Our second model comes out. Let me see if I spy any pink. Oh, we have yellow.
This
Look
is
at
yellow. This is Danny. She's wearing one of my, new collection.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can see the back and So this one, the inspiration came from the frog dress from England. When I was making it, I was like, okay, because I do more tailoring stuff. I like tailored stuff, so I was like, okay, I need to make it look more feminine. And the inspiration came from the frog dress. And as you can see, it has like a flower to the side here.
Yes.
It has fringe, and it has, the tail in the back. You can turn around, so you can see the bow in the back.
That is so flattering too, and the fringe on it is just really great. So you can make a dramatic entrance if you wish.
This one also, it's good for like a red carpet.
Yeah.
So, because most of my stuff, I always have inspiration for people who are going to the big events like a red carpet and stuff.
Right.
So that's why I just like this one.
And kind of menswear inspired as well,
yes.
which I think women really love these days.
Yes.
That's so much fun. Thank you. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That just invites a big twirl. You need to make that fringe fly. The pink is back.
Yeah, this is Adilson. He's wearing a double-breasted suit for Gustavo. And as you can see, when you check the pants, you can see, I like to work with the details on my stuff. You can see like on the pants, it's a black pants, but it has a chain, at the bottom of the pants. You can
that
see
is so cool.
Yeah. And You know, you can see it's well lined inside.
Super well tailored. You like
Thank
that
you.
nice slim line, right?
Yeah, and fitted, very fitted. I like myself to be very fitted.
He
Yeah.
looks great in that. So something like the bottom of that pant, what inspires you for that special touch where you'd look at it and you go, okay, I know who made that. That's Gustavo's design.
Yeah. So, you know, like, you know, most of the time when I design some stuff, you know, it's inspiration comes from the nature. You know, I can see something and I was like, oh, how can I incorporate this into my design? And I just do it sometimes. It just happens like
Just
that.
the inspiration comes from
yeah.
all kinds of places.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous. And
Yeah.
men, don't be afraid of pink. It's so good on everybody's skin tone.
Yep. And you know, this is something I can mention. My goal for, you know, the bright colors is to tell people that, you know, there is not any limitation for colors. Because sometimes when I talk to people here, they're like, oh no, this color is nice, but it's too bright. It's not for Seattle. But I'm like, no, any skin complex can use bright colors, and it will look beautiful. You can even see the yellow on Danny the way it looked beautiful on her.
I am so pleased to hear you say that because I think we need a lot more color.
Definitely.
Thank you so very much. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
The double-breasted is just a beautiful,
Yeah, it's
makes
really
that
elegant.
fitted piece just dance.
And this is Anado. She's wearing, you know, as you can see, she tried to break it down to different colors: pink, flower, and she has like a tie. This is, you know, more like for women who goes to work office. You know, like, you know, some of the CEO. You know, they can do, and you can also go like for like party and stuff. So with this style,
Make all that together. Now, let me ask you a question. When you adapt menswear to women, and somehow you make this incredibly feminine line, what are some of the small adaptations that you make for a woman?
I think it's first the shape, because you can see like the figure of the women
She's
and
got a
men.
waist.
Yeah, it's different. So you have to give them the waist and give them that strong look. You know, to look really, you know, of course they look like the style is more masculine, but they have to look feminine.
Right.
Yeah. So
The cut of the pants.
The cut of the
does that
pants.
too,
Yeah,
the
that's
nice wide leg. She
Yeah.
looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
And our final model
thank
comes
you.
out. I love that her sleeves are a tiny bit shorter too, right?
Well,
There's a nice feminine look at that.
Yes. And
There's a guy's guy
yeah,
right there.
this is my friend Kit. So he's wearing Gustavo. You can see the details on the garment, so on the jacket. So as you pay attention to those details, you can see it's like a question mark but reversed.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, it's like question mark reversed, and it has those highlights on top of it. And you know, it's, as I say, all my stuff are well lined. It's a tuxedo, so that's one you can wear it, you know, for, you know, wedding, any black tie events. And yeah, so
I love that it has all these little secret details
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know, these
yeah.
secret messages that you sent to us in the
Yeah.
clothes. What do you think has been the secret to getting such a good fit?
Well, I think like the secret to get a good fit is first you have to know how to read people's body. For example, I'm gonna say, for example, like me, I do custom. I do custom for any kind of people, because we're facing people who have who are maybe like short, you know, skinny, tall. So sometimes they cannot really find what they like in the market. So me, you know, as a designer, you know, I'm a professional designer. I went to school for it. And it's easy for me to read, first of all, how the person looks like, and I can make something that can fit his body.
Perfect for them.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
for bringing the color to the
Thank you so
studio.
much. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.